Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Destiny, and today I come to you with an application and review for Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. And once again, I believe that I did do a tutorial for this a while back. I kind of want to redo it because I've been getting a lot of questions from subscribers about foundation for oily skin, foundation for darker skin, and then just this foundation in general. So now that I've got that out, let's just go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so here is the product right here. If you're familiar with it, then you know. This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus, available in Sephora and Ulta and online and a few other places. This is actually color 85. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on a flat surface so I can have something to work from. And I'm also going to be using my Sephora number 43 bronzer and blush brush. My face is cleansed and moisturized. I'm going to go ahead and dip it in, then I'm just going to buff it into my face all over. It has a really nice smooth texture, and you don't have to work with it too fast because it doesn't dry right away, but being that it is a mattifying foundation, you don't want to take all day with it. You kind of want to get everything blended for at least your first coat. If you decide that you want to add more, then you can go ahead and do so. It's definitely a nice deep color. Has some red in there, and my brush is shedding a little bit. Has some nice red undertones in there, not too much. A little bit redder than the Smashbox, I noticed. I'm really loving that right now. But this is a great foundation, especially for oily skin. Wears all day. I think I've had it on for about 14 hours at one point, and it's great. I don't recommend you wearing your foundation that long, but if you have to and you're wearing this, you're gonna look great. Buff that all the way in. I want you guys to just be able to see the color. I actually should have did it half and half how I did my Smashbox, but I will do that from now on. I'm also going to show you a Makeup Forever concealer that I use, kind of as highlighting, and I may even do a little bit of an eye look, just so we can multitask here. And as you can see, it's a really great color match. It's a really great color match. These are one of the foundations that I really fell in love with. What really actually helped me to fall in love with Makeup Forever. I hadn't used many other mattifying foundations before this one, and this one definitely set a good precedent. And I'm sorry if I'm getting so much shadows on my face. Kind of the way I have my lighting set up is not as good. I will have that figured out soon enough. So as you can see, I didn't have to add too much. I used maybe 2 pumps, even though it comes in a squeezy, which I love. I used maybe 2 pumps, and you don't have to set this, but if you have extremely dry skin, you may want to. One of the setting powders that I would use with this, of course, is Makeup Forever HD. And if you don't have that, or you don't want to spend as much, on it as it costs, then definitely NYC Translucent, Black Opal Press Powder, MAC Blot Powder, any of the Ben Nye powders, CoverGirl. I mean, there's so many powders, and I have a video on it. I will have a link in the bottom bar, so you can go ahead and check that out. But here is a foundation. I think it's a beautiful color. It wears very well, and it dries matte. And I'm not even going to set this today because it's actually kind of breezy out, and it's going to dry really well for me. I have not been getting much sleep lately, not due to any stress. I just go through vampire stages, so I have a little bit of discoloration under my eyes, and that's just from not getting sleep and not letting the blood circulate the way it needs to. My eyes, and just being a little tired. Then allergy season is coming up soon too, so I'm going to go ahead and take this brush. This is a Low Cornell 270 Maxine's Mop, available at Michael's. And this concealer, I'm sorry, I just started doing my thing, is the Makeup Forever Professional Lift Concealer. And this is in color number 5. And I like this because it has a little bit more yellow tint to it, which I do have in the center of my face, more of a yellow tone. So I really like this, and it has lifting ingredients to kind of tighten and lift your under eye area or wherever you apply it. And I will apply some to the top of my lid as well, and just pattern it out. You can go ahead and use your finger, you can use a sponge, you can use a fluffy brush, which I actually usually like to use but do not have one near me right now. And I really like this concealer. This is usually one of the few places I use concealer. Most of the foundations I use cover blemishes very well, and if you apply your foundation properly, you don't have too many or too dark of a blemish, you should be fine. And then you can take some down the center of your nose and pat it out. You can just dot a little bit in the center of your forehead and pat it out in your chin. And pat it out. And that is it. If you'd like, you could take some up your cheekbone, kind of as a highlighter, and pat it. Now, being that I did use a different consistency concealer, I would probably go in and set that. But for purposes of this video, I'm just going to keep moving forward. And go ahead and tell you that I love this foundation. I have for a year or so now. It's a great foundation. It's standard size. You get 1.1 ounce. I think it's $38. You definitely get what you pay for. It is a splurge, but if you want your foundation to look really, really good, foundation is definitely one of the products that you might want to consider splurging on. Pass on the eyeshadows, even though that makes a difference. If you're not a professional makeup artist, then go for a nice base and some less inexpensive eyeshadows. Pass on the blush. Makeup Mania is having free shipping right now. Their blush is $2.50, and even when they're not having free shipping, the shipping is not that expensive. So I'd pass on the eyeshadow, pass on the blush, I'd pass on expensive lip stuff, and definitely go for a higher end foundation. It makes the difference, trust me. And the wear, and the color, and the benefits it has for your face. It's not just lying there covering your face. It's actually treating your face for the most part. Since I've started wearing a little bit more expensive foundations, my skin actually does receive the benefits, especially with the Makeup Forever brand. I really love their brand. Okay, so I know you're probably all wondering, what lipstick do I have on my lips? And this is Embrace from CoverGirl, and this color is amazing. It's on my lips. It's a very blue tone purple. It's very duochrome. It's amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and apply that a little bit more so you can see it is a beautiful, beautiful color. Okay, so I want to go ahead and move on to my eyes and just do something really simple. I'll probably just do a cat eye, and I have a little bit of a treat for you guys. Nothing big, but it's really cute. So what I'm going to do is use this Prestige liquid eyeliner, and the color of this is called Azure, and I got this from New York drugstore, Dwayne Reed. And I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of a cat eye, nothing special. Next, I want to go ahead and go in with waterproof mascara from LA Splash. And this is in Perfect Storm, and I'm going to apply that to my bottom lashes. It's a very pretty blue. Okay, I'm going to go in, add some corner eyelashes, and we're going to be pretty much done with the look. Okay guys, so that's it for the look. I hope you enjoyed it. All in all, I can give this foundation a 4 out of 5 stars. 5 for performance. Awesome, awesome performance. I can tell though that over my time and experience with dealing with foundation, I do see that this is not the world's most perfect color for me. It is a little more red than I would like, but you can definitely add more of a neutral foundation to help balance that out, or even use some of your yellow setting powder to kind of calm the red down. But I really do like this foundation, and if you have oily skin, it'd be a great alternative. Always guys, thanks so much for commenting, rating, and subscribing. I'll be in touch, and hopefully you'll do the same. Bye.